Extreme long shot. The camera is far away from the subject, and the subject is very small. Long shot. The camera isn't as far as away, but the figure is still small. Medium long shot. The person is somewhat closer, but still has head and toe room. Full shot. The person fills the screen from top to bottom, and there's a small amount of room. Three-quarter shot. The person is shown from the knees to the top of the head. Medium shot. The person is shown from the belt line to the top of the head. Medium close-up. A medium close-up shows the subject from the solar plexus to the top of the head.
Close-up. This shot shows the person from the shoulders to the top of the head. Big close-up. This shot shows the subject from below the chin to the forehead and the top of the airline. Extreme close-up. This shot shows the subject from the base of the nose to the eyebrows.
Zoom. Zoom is when they zoom in on a specific subject. For zoom, the camera is not actually moving, just the lens is focusing in on a subject. This is what it would look like if you were behind the camera. Push in and push out. When the camera pushes in towards the subject and then backs up. This is what the camera would look like if the audience was seeing it. Pan is when the camera pivots across the screen. This is what the camera would look like if the audience was seeing it. Tilt is when the camera tilts up and down across the screen. This is what the camera would look like if the audience was seeing it. Crane. Crane is when the camera physically moves up and down. This is what the camera would look like from the audience's point of view. Follower track. When the camera follows the movement of the subject. This is what it would look like from the audience's point of view. Arc. Arc is to move the camera in a slightly curved dolly or track. This is what the camera would look like if the audience was seeing it. Bird's eye. An elevated view of an object from above, as though the observer was a bird. High angle. When the camera angle is located above the eye line.
Neutral or eye level. This is when the camera is looking straight on with the subject. Low angle shot. This is when the camera is positioned low on the vertical axis, anywhere below the eye line looking up.
Worm's eye. An object from below as though the observer was a worm. Point of view. Shows what the character is looking at. Insert. Insert is a shot of the part of a scene as filmed from a different angle and or focal length. Two shot, where the frame shows two people, the subjects. Depth of field. The distance between the nearest and farthest objects in a scene that appear acceptably sharp in an image. Rule of thirds. Composing visual images. The images are usually divided into 9 equal parts.